Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to go a little bit over what we are planning for our next trip. So I want to say thank you to everybody who is subscribing, who's sharing our channel, who's liking our videos, who's commenting. We get a lot of comments. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched our video, which is the review of the plush, The Child. We have like so many views on that. We were like really overwhelmed. It's so awesome. But I made sure I commented back to everybody who sent us a comment, and even some comments back to those and everything like that. So I was trying to make sure that I was letting everybody know really how just overwhelmed we were with happiness with that support. So that was awesome. Keep up the good work for you guys. We'll try to do our best keeping up the good work for you guys. So a little bit about the trip that we're planning. It's not really maybe going to be super beneficial to you for watching it, but maybe you'll see kind of some of the ways that we're going about doing things. So we're going from a Saturday to a Saturday. Actually, Saturday to a Sunday. We're flying back Sunday, but the Sunday that we're flying back isn't a lot. That's not just one night that we're going to be there. It's going to actually be like 8, right?
Yeah.
So we're flying down on a Saturday early. I believe we're going to get into Orlando maybe 7, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Is usually what we do. And we already have our tickets booked for the flights, so that's going to be really good. We're planning on having like a brunch, if we can, into the parks in time at Gaston's Tavern to get that really nice cinnamon roll. And we're going to have dinner. We're planning on having, I wrote corn dogs and turk legs. So it's turkey legs and corn dogs for kind of our dinner. The next day we're going to do Hollywood Studios. And we're planning on having breakfast at Woody's, lunchbox. And lunch, we want to have Ronto wraps at Ronto Roasters, which we hadn't done before.
Yeah, we didn't do that one.
Right, and we didn't do Woody's Lunchbox before also.
Yeah.
So we're doing quite a bit that's new to us. So sometime down the road, if you're looking and saying like, wow, I kind of want to eat at this place or that place, we should have some reviews probably later in the summer, fall, for that kind of stuff. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm trying to make a promise to you guys. We're going to do the reviews a little earlier so we remember more of what happens, and hopefully there wouldn't be changes in menus by then also, because that kind of happened this past time, so we want to make sure that we're helping you guys out with that kind of stuff. So that would be our Sunday, and then dinner we're going to have probably at Disney Springs, and I'm not 100% sure where we're going to do at Disney Springs yet. That's kind of up in the air, but that's our plan. Monday we're going to be at Magic Kingdom. We're going to have lunch at the Plaza. It's going to be one of the 2 sit-downs or table service that we're doing. We're not doing a dining plan this time. We are kind of paying out of pocket. So it's going to be a little bit different for us. We're actually going to do gift cards, get a bunch of gift cards and do. So you have been using like Swag Bucks and stuff like that, and I've been doing Swag Bucks and stuff like that. So we use those kind of sites to help offset some of the costs by getting some extra gift card money and stuff like that. So we're planning on doing that. So we are going to be paying with the gift cards. So lunch we're going to have at the Plaza there. And dinner, we're going to have waffle sandwiches at Sleepy Hollow. Those actually looked really good, and we were thinking about doing them other years. And a lot of this stuff is like things that we've been planning the past couple of trips and saying like, we don't really want to try that. And then
we try to plan food that we haven't had yet.
Right. And when we do some of the reviews, if you've seen, we say, would we go back or would we not go back? And sometimes it's a little lower because we say, we want to try some new stuff.
Yeah.
So here we are, a trip with almost entirely new stuff. So it's going to be really exciting for us. Tuesday is going to be Epcot. I have Space 220 listed, and it's not even open yet, and they're not accepting reservations yet, and we're far enough out that we would have already made the reservations. So that's really up in the air. That is technically a third.
We're going to try.
Yeah,
we're
third
try
sit down.
to see
So
if we get the reservation.
yeah, and we want to see what the menu looks like.
Because it's rumored to be opening next month.
Right. That would be April. So, again, that's really up in the air. There's a lot going on, like, in the world that's really up in the air as far as, like, Disney stuff. We just found out that Disneyland is closing until the end of March.
Yeah.
So, there's, like, a lot of weird stuff going on. But we're still planning this trip. So, we're getting everything ready. We are planning on just lunch at Space 220 is all that I've written there. And a lot of it's just going to be kind of on the fly, eating at the different countries.
Yeah.
And we do that a lot when we go, like snack around the countries. And that's really, really fun for us. So Wednesday is actually split between 2 parks. And the reason it's going to end up being split between 2 parks is we're going to have a moving day. The first half the trip, Saturday to that Wednesday, is going to be at the Wyndham Garden Lake, which is a Disney Springs resort. And then we're going to be having our stuff taken to guest services, going to Hollywood Studios. We're going to then go back, get our stuff, and go to our next resort, which is actually going to be Caribbean Beach Resort, with about 16 members of my family. So it's going to be 16 and us. And I think that's a correct, accurate number. Because I remember we were booking some of our dining and saying we're going to have a lot of people. So we're going through and making all those reservations and hopefully getting together at some point with my family in April and talking about fast passes, because we'll have to do that also. So once we drop our stuff off at Caribbean Beach Resort, we're going to take the Skyliner, which I'm really excited for. It's going to be really exciting. It was not open the last time we went, which was late August, early September, but they had most of the stuff built, so we got to see it.
Yeah, we were able to see it.
So we're going to take the Skyliner to Riviera Resort on our way to Magic Kingdom. Actually, it doesn't go to Magic Kingdom, so we're going to just take it to the Riviera Resort. And we're going to get the Monte Cristos. We're really excited about those. Everything everybody's been saying has been rave reviews, so I'm excited to try it. I think you're excited to try it too.
Yeah.
So that's at lunch at Bar Riva. And then we're going into Magic Kingdom, and we don't really have much booked as far as a dinner at Magic Kingdom for that night. But the first half of the trip we don't have park hopper passes, and the second half we do.
Yes.
So that's why we're using that park hopper a little bit. On Thursday we're doing Epcot, and again we only have dinner listed, and it's going to be a late dinner just in time for the fireworks. So we booked it maybe 7:45 to 8 o'clock, something like that, so we can get in, hopefully get some window seats for all 18 of us. That's actually going to be at Tokyo Dining. And that looked really good because there were a lot of different options to choose from, and it has those window seats. And if we don't get the window seats, we can always leave and go out kind of on the walkway because it's elevated, which is nice because then you can watch it still and see it. And it is a new fireworks show, so that's good also. Hollywood Studios is going to be Friday. I have lunch listed as Backlot Express, and we've eaten there before, but it's one of the better places that we've eaten there. But there's some other places we could try also. And then dinner we're going to do at Woody's Lunchbox and try some of the sandwiches and things like that they have there.
Yeah, because we didn't try anything there the last time we went.
Yeah, so we have a breakfast for there and a lunch for there.
Because we were mostly spending
or
our
a
time
dinner
in,
for there.
Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, yes. We don't have any of the. We haven't talked Fast Passes too much, but Runaway Railroad did just open, so we're going to try to get that.
We'll be able to get a Fast Pass for that.
And Saturday will be our last day at the parks. That's going to be Animal Kingdom. And we don't really have anything listed there either. I think we're going to try Satuli Canteen because we do like that. But there's some other good options. I did see Trilobites had something that looked really interesting. Was that where they had the...
Was it like a Rapsor?
No, what I'm trying to think. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I think it was somewhere on that end. They had the Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Yeah, dessert.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and I'm a huge Scrooge McDuck fan, so I saw on somebody else's video that they ordered something different there, and what caught my eye was the Scrooge McDuck, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, looks good to me. I'm hoping that they still have that there. Again, we're a little ways out from the trip, so a lot of these menus could end up changing by then. But that's okay. Like, we understand that, and I think one of our videos, we talked about being flexible, and the flexibility of having kind of that happen with the changing menu is something that you want to make sure you're aware of and able to, handle in a nice way, because the last thing you would do is get there and be upset and angry because something happened. We were there during Dorian, and we missed flights and things like that, and we were saying, you know what, let's just roll with it, That's what you really have to do, just roll with it. So that's our trip. If you were keeping count, that's 2.5 days at Magic Kingdom, 2.5 days at Hollywood Studios, 2 days at Epcot, and 1 full day at Animal Kingdom. And we've never spent a full day at Animal Kingdom. I'm really excited to see their river show at the end of the night because we haven't seen it yet. We usually leave before then. But we're actually flying back the very next day, super early in the morning, because I'll be working at camp, and I have to be back for camp. So shout out to everybody that I work with at camp or who has subscribed because of camp, because I really went around and got a lot of subscribers through camp, and that was really fun. So have you eaten any of these restaurants yourself? Are you super excited? What are you most excited for?
I'm most excited to try all the new foods.
The new foods?
That we're going to try.
All right, very good.
And I'm interested to see how it's going to work that we're doing the gift cards and not the meal plan.
Right.
I don't know if I'm going to eat less than normal since we're not going to be on the meal plan, and it's not like you're wasting your money.
Right.
If I skip a meal or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when we've gone before, I've hit the kind of the most expensive thing at every restaurant because it's part of the meal plans. You want to get your money's worth, and now I can really kind of explore the menu a little bit more and see some of the other things. So I'm pretty excited for that. And I'd say Ronto Roasters I'm really excited for, and Woody's. So it's really that Hollywood Studio, and Hollywood Studios is like changing so rapidly with the things that they're having. But I'm also really excited if we can get in for Space 220 because it just seems like a really cool idea. So I'm excited for that. But again, if you've eaten it at any of these restaurants, if by the time this is out and you've watched it, and even if it's a couple months late and you've eaten at Space 220, tell us what you think. Leave a comment. Leave a comment if you've eaten at any of these places, or if you have any specific questions about how we kind of plan this trip out. Or anything like that, just let us know in the comments. We'll be sure that we comment back. I make sure that I do all the time. I want to say thank you for staying and watching the entire episode here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing with your friends or family if you have anybody that's interested in Disney. We always appreciate that. Hit the bell for notifications and the subscribe button if you want to subscribe. We'd appreciate that also. Check out our Instagram and our Facebook page also. I've been posting memes with the videos on Instagram, and I don't consider myself like a super dank memester, but some of them are kind of funny, and people have been really liking them. So I think it's just fun to do. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on our next video.